Hello and welcome to Solo Playhouse. My name's Matt, and today I'm playing more, guess what? Dragon Eclipse. And it's very hot here, so I don't know how long I'm going to last. 30, at least 31 today, I think. And then really hot tomorrow. And then hot again the next day. And then it's cooling down again. But then I'm going away, and then I'm really going away. Anyway, enough of all that. We're playing today. Let's see how we can do. So last time, where were we? Oh, everything's changed around. Yeah, I just sorted all these out, and everything's changed around. And also, my green screen isn't working today for some reason. Yeah, so here we are. We've opened a random boost, so we've all taken all the fatigue away. We now have a young Shadeclaw, although bad news, I'm missing a card for young Shadeclaw. But if I play them, I have a plan for that, in which I'll just take a picture of the card and replace it with another random card. So when we have that random card, we know we've got the missing card. Apparently, Awakened Realms are sending one. Something about the card getting stuck is a known issue. Anyway, so save the game or start another scenario. Well, we're actually going to start another scenario, but I will show you. Well, that's not going to work. Hold on a sec. This is because my phone isn't working. So I'm just going to unplug it. Yeah, so here we are with our 5 mistlings that we have. Purple, Galomo, young Shadeclaw, young Luminesca, and Leah. Nice little variety of them. Oh, and this one's resized itself. So I'll just do that. So now we will follow the sort of pre-campaign playthrough, which is setting everything up, then visiting one of the Z spaces. So we can go somewhere that we've been previously. We only have 3 spaces, and I think I've been to all of them. But let me just get the book. Because they have symbols on them, and the symbol with this is for a shop, and that makes sense because it's Cairberg. And this is about taming mistlings, and I think we have tamed those 2. We've definitely been to both of these spaces. So I think we will go back to Cairberg, which is Z3. So let's do that. So we will go to Z3.
If you need supplies, there is no better place to visit than Cairberg.
So we can buy supplies, we can buy an artifact from a foreign merchant. I guess that might be getting equipment. We have for combat a couple of things that make, oh, you can't see them there, that make our attacks a bit better for 1 turn. We have a few things for tests. We have a lucky coin, so we can get a coin with that. And then we have equipment and elemental fungi. which works very well with Galomo. We do have quite a bit of money, so we've got 6 money. And we have 2 of our, forget what they're called, essence tokens. So I think buy an artifact from a foreign merchant. We can sell equipment as well. Lead your prowler to its kin only if you have the prowler quest card. I do not. Train young Iceling only if you have the ice status and have the young Iceling quest card available. Oh, quest cards, no. Train your young Emberling. No, I don't have that. Visit another place. So let's buy an artifact. I think we'll get some equipment for this. And I think that's all right. You may look at Secret 70. Okay. You may spend 6 silver to gain Secret 70, then choose again. Wow, well, I have 6 silver. Let's see, 70. Unfortunately, I can't show you a big close-up of this today, but we can look at it here. So this is Box of Greed. Once per test, spend 1 silver to discard the card you just drew. Could be useful. I mean, it could be very useful. The funny thing is I only have 6 silver. But I do seem to keep getting it. I think I'm going to buy it. Let's buy it. So let's spend our 6. And we will keep the Box of Greed. And we can't buy anything else. We could sell equipment. You know, I might sell elemental fungi. In combat, all passive effects on your 3rd and 4th slots apply to you this turn. Yeah, I'm going to sell it. Let's sell equipment. Up to 2 times, spend 1 equipment to gain 2 silver, then start one of the available scenarios. Okay, so I'm going to sell that fungi, and I get 2 silver back. So at least I can use my new thing. And now we have to start a scenario. So we have a couple of options here. We have 2 scenarios to do. And it is either remote knowledge, where we have to cross a cavern, I think it's said. And we have fire and snow. Oh, I think we've done this one. We should have turned this over. Ah, and that's why there's a Z4 there. Okay, well, we can do that next time. I think we definitely should have turned that over. So let's look at remote knowledge first. We can look at these and then change our minds. So let's go to E and let's see what this says.
You think about the uncomfortable sensations that have been plaguing you since the meeting with the dying dragon. You feel the irresistible urge to get to the floating islands from the vision, which affects not only your mind, but your body as well. A mild ache torments your head in the evenings, and an unpleasant tingling appears randomly in your limbs. You start suspecting that you carry an alien being inside your mind. You must discover what is going on and find a solution to it. And in the meantime, you learn more about the eclipse and the strange invaders. In Kayberg, you learned about the cartographer, Eric Fisk, who is probably the only person who may shed a little light on the mysterious places from the visions. Eric lives in the north, in a secluded, mystery-shrouded academy. To get there, you must travel through a canyon infamous for frequent avalanches and treacherous paths. Regretfully, it's the fastest way there, and you don't have the privilege of wasting time. So, through the canyon you go.
Then. Okay. So combat with a powerful fire enemy. So I do have my Furple, which is good against fire. He gets to heal. So Furples, the water mistlings are good at healing. So he can heal himself. And I do have other cards. Obviously, I haven't put any of my upgraded cards in for Furple yet, I don't think. Also, their story quest for Furple is the old encyclopedia you once read suggests letting these mistlings meditate atop a snowy mountain. And then it also says other. So fire, grass, and wind mistlings will be useful. When choosing mistlings, pay attention to your quest cards. Okay, so that makes me think Furple would definitely need to go there. Galomo wants to do 12 damage to one opponent in one turn. And he will become exalted when that happens, which means he will upgrade. So Galomo and Furple would work. Shakeclaw's not mentioned. Obviously, young Luminesca is light, and we wouldn't take Leah because Leah is fire as well. So this is definitely possible. Definitely possible. In fact, I think I might just do this one rather than looking at F. Shall we just do it? Hello, Scott. How are you? Should we just do it? What do you think? We definitely have the right things, you know? And we could potentially upgrade them both. Well, do their quests, which would be good. I'm very tempted. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do it. Let's start the scenario. Choose 2 mistlings to accompany you during this scenario. Perform deck construction. So let's look. So we are done with the map for now. We're taking Furple and Galomo, so the other 3 can go back in the party, but we will take their advanced cards. All their A cards I'm going to take out. Great. So they can go in the party. And then we're going to do deck construction. So let's look at our unlocked cards and sort through them. She's got a lot. We do have a lot. So now I just want to be looking at, these are our new A cards. So I just want to, let's sort this all out. Furple and Galomo, A cards. And let's look at all their cards. And neither of them at the moment can have anything other than their type. there's some more A cards. So I think we'll put them above, and then that's all S. So, unlock cards, put them back. So let's do purple first. Don't actually have that many. So bearing in mind what purple can do. Oh, he's got some S cards here, so we'll take them out. Now, I don't think that this card, heal 4, gain 1 power for each damage healed this way. It's okay. Let's look at the new cards first. So we have Laminar Flow, which I think we used before. Tide of Variety. Tide of Variety. We put in Erratic Torrent. If you are in one of the spaces, do certain things. Hydraulic Pump. Deal 4 damage in any range in line. You may move the opponent that received any damage this way up to 2 spaces. And if we're attacking a fire missling, trigger. So I think that's going to be good. And we have another one of those, but we also have Ice Shard. Attack +2 in range 2, which is good. They have 2 attacks before attack, and then if they're fire, attack again. So I think that should go in. We do have another Hydraulic Pump. Galoma is my boy. Yeah, he's quite powerful, isn't he? Purple isn't as powerful, but because they can heal, I actually found it quite fun because you can't really hurt them. Deal 4 in any range. You may move the opponent. That's quite a good card. Okay, so I'm going to put those cards in. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we only need 4 more cards. Have we got any move? We've got Wave Thrust. We've got 2 Wave Thrusts. Place 1 puddle in range 3. Move, move, attack, move, move. Revitalizing Cascade. Heal 4, gain 1. That's 1. Opponents in any range, if they are in. These are quite powerful cards, Tide of Variety. Reinvigorating Splash. Place 2 puddles in range 2. Discard 3 puddles in range 3. Heal 2 for each puddle discarded that way. We have 2 of those with purple, and I'm just wondering if we need them. So, purple's abilities. 1 power splash. Your attacks have Pierce 3. And then 4 power Water Drain. In any range, interrupt 1 for each puddle within range 2 of the chosen opponent. For each card discarded this way, the opponent gains 1. That does not do loads of damage, but it does stop them from using their special ability. I've been painting mini and narrow. Yeah, it's funny with painting minis, isn't it? Because you kind of like sometimes I paint one and I think, oh, I've done that really well, and then I look at it later on and I'm like, oy. I still have my Luminesca, which I still like. I think that went quite well, and now I also have this Shade Claw, and I quite like this one. And actually, I asked ChatGPT how to paint this, and I think it worked out quite well. But yeah, it's difficult. And then I have this one, which is the Wind. Was it Wind Razor? And I don't know. I'm just a bit like, yeah, that one. So we don't have much movement. So let's look at our A cards for movement. Heavy Strike. Attack, move an opponent in range 1 by up to 2 spaces. That's quite a good one. Move an opponent in range 3 up to 2 spaces away from you. You may spend 2 to trigger. That's quite useful. Purple only has 2 movements, so regeneration, if in slot 3 move +1, you and your ally in range 1 heal 2. I don't really need that. I like the extra movement, but I don't need to heal. According to plan, move if in slot 3 attack. Dash is quite good. I'm going to put dash in. We have a reach. Your attacks have +1 range. That could also be useful. I might put one of those in. Bite back, move if you are in that space. Attack. That's very sort of, that's worse than having one in slot 3 because, you know, it's, you've got to end up in that space. I don't want that one. Maybe I should put push in, because spending 2 to trigger is quite useful as well. How many cards have we got now? I'm not patient enough for them, and I have to paint big models. Oh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So one more. Laminar Flow is search X and deal X in range 2, where X is this card slot. So we could, it gets better the more it moves down. Search is, look at the top X cards from your deck, choose one and place it on top of your deck and place the rest. That's quite useful. I'm going to put that in. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cards. So we are done. For purple. And then Galomo. So Galomo can do a lot of damage. He's a bit of a tank, Galomo, really. We have 8 cards in his deck at the moment. And here are new cards. One with armor. Gain 3 damage, move. You or your ally gains 3 power. And then we get, in the discard, 3 defense. I'm not a big fan of these ones that take damage, but I understand. 3 power is quite good, especially for his tremors. Let's think about that one. Stomp. We have 2 of these. Deal 3 damage and silence to each opponent in range 2. An enemy with silence doesn't resolve its special ability and doesn't discard cards from its slots. So that's another way of stopping. It also gives +2 attack in discard. Reduce this damage by the opponent's melee defense instead of ranged. Could be useful. I'm going to put 1 in. And then we have rare card. Nature's Patience. Gain 1 power. And then it is an upgrade. What's it called? Anyway, yeah. It's a bonus action. 1 power, release Wrath. Deal X damage in range 2, where X is your melee shield. Okay, so that's why 1 with armor would be quite useful in combination with that. Because he doesn't have any shields. Deal X in range 2. Yeah, I mean, it's 3 damage. Do I have any other cards that give me shields? No. Do I have any other cards in my current deck? +1 for each quake in range 1. Yes, I do. I have 3 of them, actually. So I have Stone Roll, Earth Shield. Yeah, I have quite a lot. Okay, let's go with that then. So we'll put 1 armor in there. We'll put Nature's Patience in there. Then we have Tectonic Timing. Slot 1, move. Slot 2, move and deal 3 damage. Slot 3, move, deal 3 damage in range 1 attack. Slot 4, gain 1 power. So it becomes useless in the last slot. That's very interesting. Boulder throws, deal 1 damage in range in line. Plus X, where X is your shield. So that could also... It's about getting quakes out. Now I think... Yeah, Soil Feed. Place 1 quake in range 2. Gain 1 power for each quake in range 2. Place 1 quake in range 1. Yeah, I think... Do we want both of these? Slot 1 move is quite good. I'm going to put both of those in. I'm not sure about Stomp. How many cards have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we just need 2 more. I think these were the new ones. Move, move. Attack, attack. Here's a shield, which might be quite useful. So I'll put defensive position in there. Do we have anything more like that? Healing. Slot 3, move. You and your ally in range 1, heal 2. Smart Approach might be quite good. Move, place 1 card from your discard on the top of your deck. Yeah, I like that idea. So that's our 16 cards. So let's see how that goes. So we're not going to use that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Oh, the only thing is 12 in 1 turn, deal at least 12 damage to 1 opponent. Can I do that? See, with this bonus action, if you did tremors. Each opponent gains 2 damage for each quake. You could do 10 damage to them. So it would only take a card. Yeah, so it's definitely possible. Okay. So there we have our 2. Hello, people watching. I know Scott's watching, but say hello. Otherwise, so let's go back. So we have done our deck building. And now we adventure. So we go to script E77.
The people of Kayberg are uneasy, and it shows. There are few children on the streets, shutters are closed, and if someone is outside, they glance nervously at the sky. And the sky is unsettled, with the distant black lines of portals connecting your world and the world of shadows. What is more, rangers report sightings of unknown mistlings, aggressive and dangerous, and odd figures with black wings. Do you really want to leave those people to follow vague clues? Unfortunately, you must. But if you succeed, you may have an opportunity to save them. You have, after all, received a vision from a dragon guardian. It cannot be something trivial, right? After a fierce meeting with city guards, tamers, and rangers, where you share all gathered information about the eclipse, portals, dragons, and the Fae, many matters are settled. Your second-in-command will replace you as the head of tamers, and the guards will cooperate with her to protect Kayberg. They will refrain from actions outside the city unless they are forced to. Then you decide to stock up on equipment before venturing off. You wanted to visit the market, but you discovered that Hazel had not only recovered from her wounds, but also started thinking about restarting her business. "Hello, love." Hazel greets you with a smile, ignoring the fact that she sits on a modest bed in a tavern instead of her shop. "Several kind people like you have already helped me to get on my feet. My shop will be rebuilt someday, but my will to trade is already back with me. So, tell me everything, love. I know you want to buy something before your big journey. Don't be so surprised. I have many ears in the city."
Oh. She thinks we want to buy something. Gain 3 silver for each part of the merchant's favor status. Gain 3 silver for each part. If you have the merchant's favor part 1 and 2 status, gain the merchant's favor part 3 status. No. Gain 3 silver for each part. Sorry, just making sure. So I get 3 silver. But I don't have 1 and 2, I just have 1 because I don't know why. So we do not get part 3, which is annoying. It's time to stock up. So we can buy supplies, buy equipment, move on. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 silver. So let's buy some supplies. Draw 3 items, gain 1 of them, and discard the rest. So we get rope, bait, or our auguring bracelet. So look at the top 4 item cards in a test and place them back in any order. Or combat, move an opponent 1 space. Or test, add or subtract. I think I'll take the auguring bracelet. Okay. And then we can buy equipment so we can... Oh, that was 1 silver I spent. Beg your pardon. So we can spend 4 silver. We only have 4 silver. So I think I'm going to keep it for tests because I now have my box of greed.
After completing your affairs in the city, you set off with your mistlings. If everything goes well, you'll reach the academy in 2 days.
Hmm.
On the way to the canyon, you experience odd anomalies. 2 times you spot a tiny flicker that looks like the giant portal closed by the dragon. Elements behave weirdly here. The wind is stronger and smells like burning paper. Water in a puddle is pitch black. Now the terrain gets rocky and barren. You meet 2 injured travelers who babble about a beast and shadows hurting like blades. They also mention following a shaded path to retrieve a valuable find recently revealed by a landslide. But they never got there. A monster appeared suddenly in their way and chased them away. If you want to reach the academy, take the light path, one of them says. You continue the trek until you see a camp of merchants at the entrance to the canyon who seem to be resting. Maybe they are in a good mind to trade?
Maybe. Open map 11. Okay. So a bit of adventuring. Play Secret 38 in the event slot. 38. And set the timer to 1. Block scripts. E73. E84. E53. And E86. So we can't go to them at the moment. And begin exploration. So let me show you where we are. So always I feel like we should look for some secret numbers. But I don't think I can see any. So there's the camp of tradesmen. So I guess we should go there first. Seem to be some brambles, thickets to get through. Yeah, let's go to the tradesmen. So we will go to E96.
The camping merchants are not in the best of moods because they've been forced to turn back and they will not reach the academy. They are not protected by any mistlings, so they can't tackle the beast from the canyon. To make matters worse, the recent landslide has made the trail impassable. You see 2 footpaths, though, going to the left and to the right side of the canyon. The right one is lighter and seems safer, but the left one, which is darker, tempts with rumors about treasure. You wonder if the potential gain, and maybe knowledge, are worth the risk.
I mean, always, right? Always. Everyone must go left, surely. Buy climbing gear. buy some tools. Ask about paths. Buy climbing gear. Sure. Discard cards from the equipment deck until you discard an equipment with a rope. Gain that equipment. Continue exploration. So I will. Oh, here we go. So we've got grappling hook. Combat. Move an opponent by up to 4 spaces toward you. You cannot move an opponent that is adjacent to you this way. Okay. We'll put that in combat. Oh. I think I just want to talk to them as well. Ask about the paths.
2 travelers, they left the path injured and scared. They did say something about an unearthed ruin, which tempted them with the prospect of finding a treasure, but they had no chance to come near them. The path on the left, it seems, used to be the main road, but now it is a dangerous one to take, especially without a rope. If I were you, I would take the right one, where the sun can reach, but it is unfortunately entirely overgrown.
Okay. So I'm going to go left. So we're going to go to E78.
The recent landslide uncovered something in the distance, but you cannot discern its details. You think it could be an entrance to some caves. The tremors, unfortunately, made a large gap in the road, which is now dangerous to cross. You would need a good rope to cross it without risking your or your mistlings' lives. Around the gap, half-precious stones lie scattered. You look at the other path, running on the other side of the ravine. It looks much more tempting, with more light and greens. Then again, the shady path in front of you is said to hide secrets and treasures.
I mean, we've got to go over the gap. We do have a rope now. So we lose 1 time. And we go to E68. I'm just going to check because I think we just need the rope. I don't think we lose it, but I just want to make 100% sure. Oh, we can only have 2 equipment at one time. I did not know that. Have I got 2 equipment? I think I've only ever had 2 equipment at one time. But now I know. And equipment just goes around, it doesn't get discarded. Yeah, it didn't say use it, did it? It just said if you have. I think that's right.
You try to attach the rope for security measures.
Perform the test. Wind mistling, ignore eyes. We don't have a wind mistling. At the end of the test, for each pair, each mistling gains 1 damage. So we want to get 6 or 7. So let's get our test cards out. Of which we have a lot. So with our items out, we don't have a lot of items. We've got a lot of stuff. Anyway, we want to get 6. We want to get 7, really. So we got 1. And we have 7. We did get 2 eyes with that, so we will both take 1 damage, but I think that's fair enough. We got 7, which is exactly what we want. So both Glomo and Furple take 1 damage. The grappling hook is... Oh, it'll do this anyway next time. The grappling hook is stuck fast in a sturdy root with the line safely attached. You cross the gap easily. Go to script E91.
You scramble to your knees and look over your shoulder. The gap between you and the path behind seems discouraging enough to make you forget about going back. Before you, an area full of shallow pools sprawls, hidden in the shadow of the high ravine walls. You see a dark entrance to recently uncovered caves to your left, and, in the distance, towers of the academy loom. You experience the uncomfortable feeling of being watched.
If token B is in slot 1, go to E88. It is.
The shadow behind you blends with the twilight of the canyon. You're almost sure you see a flitting smudge of shade. Then, your creature begins to call out to you desperately. You jump to it to discover an injury in its side, probably inflicted by the mysterious beast's shady thorn. You don't see the enemy anymore, but there is no denying that the place is not safe.
If you have fire, I think we got rid of it. Yes, we did. The predator tries to avoid the lights and attacks from a further distance. Otherwise, gain 4. So let's give 4 to Furple because they can heal themselves. Place secret 38. It's a secret you just revealed in the event slot. Set the time to 2. Continue the exploration. So there is a couple of options. E84, which is just the river, or E73, which is this dark path, I'm presuming. And actually up there you can see something on the horizon. And then E53, which is the academy. Let's go to E84 first.
There are many ponds and pools, all full of shimmering fresh water. The water should be stagnant and filthy, but it's clear and full of flitting tadpoles and water striders. It's a tiny, cheerful miracle.
Oh. Play with your mistlings. Might heal them a bit. Time. Gain 1 power or heal 1. With each mistling or with what? I presume with both, right? Hard to know. Play with your mistlings. Gain 1 power or heal 1. Well, I'm going to do both of them. It's not that big a change. So I will gain 1 power for Galoma and heal 1 for Furple. So let's go to E73.
The landslide uncovered an entrance to a cave system.
Mysterious. Yeah, let's go in the cave.
You enter the cave system. You hold your breath as the darkness envelops you.
Perform the test. If we have a fire... Oh, a light mistling. Ignore the eye effects. That's annoying. At the end of the test, for each pair of eyes, lose 1 time. Spend fire. Reveal top 3 cards. I just have a rope. Spend 2 fire. Okay, so we want to get 7 or 8, preferably 8. And we can manipulate. So we get 2, 3, and we've got 2 eyes now. So for each pair of eyes, lose 1 time. I think I'm going to discard the card I just drew. So we will draw again. Got another one, which is 4. So let's use this glaze knots to discard that last card again. We're up to 3, so we'll draw another one, 4. So we have 2. So I'm going to use my treat to add or subtract 3. So I'm going to add 3 to get us up to 7. So we're up to 7. It has taken you some time, but you've found the passage. So we lose 1 time. So we're going to do the event again. Go to script E69.
You slowly explore the cave system, marking your way not to get lost. After a while, you encounter a fragment of buried underground ruins. You immediately associate the place with the other ruins where you found the Golemos. But the aesthetics of this place is more ethereal. Then again, it's hard to tell explicitly, as you see only a small fragment, and a severely damaged one at that.
Gain secret 37. What is this? Oh, okay, it's a change in the map. So it's going here. There we go. Continue exploration. But I have a feeling we're going to get attacked again. Oh, yeah, nothing has changed. Something is stalking you. Go to E71.
You experience the uncomfortable.
If token B is in slot 1, yeah, it still is. If you have a light, otherwise you're going 4. Right, we need to get this done. So we have to take... Gain 4 damage. So we'll give that to Galomo this time. Yeah, this place has a similar thing. So let's go to 83.
You approach a fragment of an intact wall covered with faded paint. In the picture, you see a winged person raising a vessel, maybe a vase or a bag, from which a grey light or maybe a wind emanates. Around the person are blurry silhouettes. You think you recognize an infant wind raiser, but you can't be sure. You also find a useful item in rubble strewn all over the room.
Gain 1 item. So we're now out of item cards, so I'll shuffle these. Gonna lose 1 time. So we gain a rope. Add or subtract 2 from a test. Okay, so let's go to E79, which is in that place as well.
In the half-collapsed recess, you spot a collection of intriguing artifacts. You could try to recover them, if you had the time, of course.
Collect shards of an ancient picture only if there is no... Okay, so we do a Galomo. Gather small, shiny trinkets. Lose 1 time and go to E90.
You pry some stones away to retrieve several tarnished silver trinkets.
Gain 2 silver. Continue exploration. Okay, so I think we've done all the exploring we can here, and I don't want us to get attacked anymore, so let's go to E53.
If you follow this path, you will reach the academy at nightfall.
Well, we can't go anywhere else, so let's do it.
You look at your mistlings, eager to finally leave the wretched canyon. You let out a long breath and try to relax tense muscles. But then you hear a low growl, resembling the crunch of feet on gravel. The deep shadows transform into a terrifying dark mistling. You've never seen such a monster. It cannot be anything but a dark Talon, a mistling from scary bedtime stories.
Okie dokie. Well, that wasn't in the script. End the exploration, set combat up. Okay. Was not what we were told. E37. So all these can go back. This token can go back. And the book can go away. And we are setting up for a battle. So, arena card. Oh, this is a bit small for you as well. Oh, Oh, hold on. Let me turn this off. Yeah. So, arena card 8. And map 3. And arena card 8. So, elemental anomaly, easy for me to say. Set up, place an elemental wraith in each of these spaces. And then the rules for this: mistlings in within range 1 of an elemental wraith have +2 attack. You and the enemy can't move to or be placed in a space with an elemental wraith. Okay, so they're good places to be. We are fighting, yes, Dark Talon cards. Let's get their cards out. Cards 40, 41, 42. And I can't do, I can do a close up here. So let's see. I need to get the figure out as well. I have not painted this figure. So they have 30 health, 3 attack, 3 move. So they're quite mobile. Passive, each time Dark Talon deals at least 1 damage, it gains 1 thorn, which is a darkness token. It can have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3. And with a light, if it's a light creature, instead of the opponent, if the opponent is light, Dark Talon gains 2 thorns. So good, we're not fighting light. Its attacks are retreat, heal 2. The opponent discards 1 card from the top of their deck for each thorn Dark Talon has. Middle one is move the opponent in any range 3 spaces towards Dark Talon. Attack +3 in range 2. That's nasty. And rush, attacking range 2 +1 for each thorn Dark Talon has. And each time it deals at least 1 damage, so we need to not let it deal damage to us. Special ability, interrupt 1 in any range. So when we get interrupted, discard the rightmost card from the opponent track. Yeah, we lose cards from our track. Deal 1 damage in any range for every 2 cards in the opponent's discard pile. Wow, okay. So let's see. They have a lot of... Wow, that is... We need to disrupt them. So they're going to have 3 of each type. Okay. There we go. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Their ability will go off on round 2. So, give them a good old mix up. To tame them, Blunt Tails, Dark Talon has 8 or less health. Then mark territory, end your turn in one of these spaces within range 1 of Dark Talon. And then 3, cut the spikes, deal 1 damage to Dark Talon while it has at least 2 thorns. Okay, so I need to decide who we're going to have. Now, Glomo is strong, but I have a feeling Purple might be better. Purple has more movement. One defense. And our abilities we can interrupt. And I think we want to stop them doing our special ability if we can. Interrupt 1 in any range. Deal 1 damage in any range for every 2 cards in the opponent's discard pile. That's difficult. So it's just going to get worse and worse. So it would be good to have some way of disrupting them, interrupting them later, I think. So yeah, I'm going to go with Purple. Their story quest will not come into play here. They have 4 damage, so they can have 5 water tokens, which are puddles. Why is this here? Oh, there. And these elemental wraiths will do +2 attack damage. We also have our elemental bonus action, which is 4 power, move the opponent by its movement, and heal 1. So I'm hoping I could do some healing right now with Purple, because I have 4 damage. So let's see. Oh, I need to get the Dark Talon. Figure out But as I say, I have not painted this one. I know exactly which one it was. So this is dark tailing. Look at that. There we go. Oh. Come on. Yeah, that's dark tailing. Quite imposing on our little furple. Come on, mate. Jeez, I haven't got the... I can't do the heat. It's not very well painted anyway. Okay. We do have some combat. We can move the dark tailing 4 spaces towards us. We might not want to do that. I don't think it ever discards its thorns. So we really need to not take damage. Let's see what cards we've got. So we have at the top hydraulic pump, we deal 4 damage. We may move the opponent that received the damage this way by up to 2 spaces. We can place a puddle in range 3 and then move, move, attack, move, move. We have a laminar flow, search X and deal X in range 2 where this is the card's slot number. And place up to 2 puddles in range 3, blink to any space with a puddle. Okay, and they are going to rush, attack in range 2, plus 1 damage for each thorn dark tailing has. So they're going to move 3 and attack in range 2. So it could be good to move them. I do not have any power yet, so I can't move. I can't do anything, so I need to do... If... I move them 1, 2. And then I move 1, 2. They will still be able to attack me. Move, move. I don't think there's any way I can stop it with the cards I have. So I'm going to... I was gonna mulligan this hand, but I don't think there's anything that will help me. Because this one, rush attacking range 2 for each thorn is bad. So I think I'm just going to take this damage. So I'm going to do my hydraulic pump. I get 3 power. I deal 4 damage in any range in line. So they get 4 damage. They do not have any defense. You may move the opponent that received any damage this way by up to 2 spaces. So I will 1, 2. And if I move 1, 2, they will still get me. So I might as well not move. I mean, I might as well not have moved them, to be fair. And there's nothing else I can do. I could move... Splash, your attacks have pierced 3 this turn. No, we don't need to use that because they do not have any shields. Okay, so it's their turn. So they are going to rush attack. 1, 2, we'll put them there. I think. Yeah. +1 for each thorn Darktailing has. They do not have any thorns, so they're attacking for 3. So we have 1 defense against melee attacks, so we get 6 damage. And that is the end of their turn. Next turn, they're going to retreat and heal 2. The opponent discards 1 card for the top of their deck for each thorn the Darktailing has, and they do not have any yet. Oh, but they do. Each time the Darktailing deals at least 1 damage, it gains 1 thorn. And their special ability so I don't interrupt, they will deal 1 damage to me by the time they do their next turn, but they're going to run away and heal. So they're also going to discard this card. So I think I'm going to do Wave Thrust. Do I want to do anything first? No. So I'm going to get 3 power. Place 1 puddle in range 3. So I'm going to place over here. 1, 2, 3. And I can move, attack, move. So I'm going to move, attack. So I do 2 damage, but I am next to an elemental wraith. So that is +2 damage. So it's 4. So they go up to 8. And then I'm going to 1, 2, 1, 2, move. And then I'm going to I think I'm going to do my water terrain. So I'm going to spend 4 power. It doesn't do very much, but and then so we interrupt 1 for each puddle within range 2. So I will discard this card, and for each card discarded, we do 1 damage. Okay. And I got an invigorating flow out. Okay, it's their turn. Retreat. 1, 2, 3. Heal 2, so they're down to 7 damage. The opponent discards 1 card from the top of their deck for each thorn Dark Talon has. Oh, from the top of our deck, yeah. And that's their turn. So that's cool, because I just realized that. So they're discarding cards into this, which means their special ability can potentially do more damage. Okie dokie. Next, they are rushing and attacking in range 2 for each thorn Dark Talon has. So I'm further enough away. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3 and attack range 2. So I could be here because I'm thinking I'm going to do plunge. So I get 2 power. Place up to 2 puddles in range 3. And I will place 2. I'll place 1 there, and then 1, 2, 3. I'll place 1 there. Blink to any space with a puddle. Yeah, I'm going to blink here. And then I do have a bonus action. But I won't use it. Oh. Yeah, so their special ability is going to go off. So, rush, 1, 2, 3. Attack in range 2, but they can't attack. So they don't do any damage. So they don't get a thorn. And then their special ability. Interrupt 1 in any range. So we lose our top cards. Deal 1 damage in any range for each 2 cards. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they do 2 damage to us. 7, 8. I'm going to need to do some healing. And that's the end of their turn. Next turn, they're going to move the opponent in any range 3 spaces towards Dark Talon. Attack +3 in range 2. So I need to get away. So they're going to draw us. Yeah, this is going to be... If I move 2 and I use my bonus action to move them 2, I will move 1, 2, 3 back, right? And then they won't be able to attack us. So that's what I will do. I will spend 1 to do a move, 1, 2. And then I will do Reinvigorating Splash. Place up to 2 puddles in range 2. So I will. 1, 2. Oops. Discard up to 3 puddles in range 3. Heal 2 for each puddle discarded this way. I think I will discard these 3. 1, 2, 3. So I heal 6. Yes, purple. Oh, and I get 2 power. And then I will spend 4 to use float. Move the opponent by its movement. So 1, 2, 3. And heal 1. Great. So it's their go. Move the opponent in any range 3 spaces towards Darktailen. 1, 2, 3. Attack plus 3 in range 2. They cannot attack us. So that's their turn done. Now next turn they're going to use their special ability for every 2 cards. We really need to try and stop it. So we need to do Water Drain. And they are in range 2. So we have to do Laminar Flow because we need to get the 4 power. So let's do that. We're in spot 4, so we will get... Hold on, are they... they're gonna... Oh, they're gonna attack us though. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. Search X and deal X in range 2, where X is this card slot. So we'll search for 1, 2, 3, 4. So what would we like? Revitalizing Cascade would be good. That would be good. Movement would be good. So we will put all those at the bottom. We're not in range 2, so we can't do any damage. And then we will use our 4 power to do Water Drain. In any range, interrupt 1 for each puddle within range 2 of the chosen opponent for each card discarded this way. Gain 1 damage. So they go to 8. Okay. There go. Move the opponent in range, in any range, 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. So we are getting attacked, +3. So it's 6 damage. We have one shield. So they do 5 damage. Next turn, retreat and heal 2. The opponent discards 1 card from the top of their deck for each Thorn Dark Talon has. Okay. Oh, they just did damage to us, so they get another Thorn. So they're not going to attack us. So this is our opportunity to attack them. And our Ice Shard is perfect for this, actually. Problem is they're going to use their special ability this turn again. So actually I'm going to use my Super Posh card, Revitalizing Cascade. So we get 1 power. And then we heal 4. So we go down to 2. For each damage healed this way, we gain 1 power. So we get 4 power. It is a good card. And then we're going to do Water Drain. Interrupt 1 for each puddle in range 2. So we discard this card and we do 1 damage to them. And that's it. Okay, so they are going and they're retreating. They can't retreat anymore. They're going to heal 2. We need to do more damage to them. The opponent discards 1 card from the top of the deck for each Thorn. So yeah. Discarding 2 cards. So we do... Oh. No. So if they activate their special ability, deal 1 damage in range 2 for every 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They will do 5 damage to us. But I've got to say, we're actually... Well, we can Water Drain them again. And they're just retreating. Yeah, let's do that then. So we will get 3 power for activating Ice Shard. Attack +2 in range 2. They are range 2 away. We also get +1 because we have the elemental rate. So it's +2 actually. So we're doing 6 damage to them with Ice Shard. So that is 13. And then we are going to stop them from using their power again. Water Drain. Interrupt. That should have been turned over. 1 damage. 14. Brilliant. I'm just a bit scared of being so close. And constantly having no power. That's us. So they are retreating. They can't. They're healing 2. And we discard 2 cards. 1. So we shuffle. I think we should discard another one. But we're in a safe place now because we might just let their special ability do some damage. 2. Okay. Yeah, we can probably let their special ability go off now. Go off. Okay. So the next turn they're going to rush, attack in range 2 +1 for each thorn. So we could do with getting away. Place 1 puddle in range 3. To be honest with you, we only need 1 puddle. They are going to move across. If they rush 1, 2, 3, we can get far enough away. Move, move. So I could move, move, attack, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. They'd still be able to attack us. So if I did another move, okay, let's do that. 2 power. Place 1 puddle in range 3. So I will place it here. So I'm going to move, 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 and then attack. So we're just doing a normal attack here. So that is 2 damage. And then we move, move. And we will spend 1 power to move again. Okay. So they are rushing. 1, 2, 3. Attacking. Not in range. For each thorn, they get a +1 attack, but they're not in range. Then their special ability, interrupt 1 in any range. So we will discard the top. Deal 1 damage in any range for every 2 cards. So we have 3. So we do 1 damage to us. Okay. And now they're moving us in range and attacking for +3 in range 2. So that would be 6 damage. 5. I don't think I can stop that. if I move them and I move 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, that would stop them from doing it. Okay, so I will use reach. So I gain 3 power. And now my attacks have range 1. And then I will use my elemental bonus action, flow. 4 power, move the opponent by its movement, 1, 2, 3, and heal 1. Yep. I keep having no power. So they're going to go and they will move the opponent in range 3 towards the Dark Tail. 1, 2, 3. And then they're attacking in range 2, so they can't attack us. And that's the end of their turn. So they get to shuffle their deck. And we get a fatigue card. And that's that done. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. I'm telling you. And we've only got 2 damage. Next turn, they're going to retreat and heal. Have they done any damage to us recently? I might have missed 1 damage, but hey. Okay, so we don't have any power. Their special ability will go off next, and we've got 4 cards in our discard. So they will do 2 damage to us. That's fine. I want to do some more damage. They're going to heal for 2. Ooh. So I have to do Wave Thrust. I think I get 2 power. And I place 1 puddle in range 3. 1, 2, 3. And I can move 1, 2. Move 1, 2. And attack. Now my attacks now have +1 range, so I can move. I can attack them here. So I will attack for 2. I know they're going to heal this, but you know. 16, and then I can 1, 2, 1, 2, move away again. Oh, actually, I was here, wasn't I? So it does 1 more than that, 2 more than that. Excellent. Do I need to do anything else? No, because they're retreating. So, retreat, heal 2. The opponent discards 1 card from the top of their deck for each thorn. Oh, I forgot that. And then their special ability. So they're going to do 1 damage for each card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So each 2 cards. So they do 3 damage to us. Okay, next turn they're going to do the same thing. Retreat and heal. I could... No. What can I do here? I could move them 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces towards me and then attack them. Is it worth using that? I could do 4 damage to them, which is good. Yeah, I'm going to use my grappling hook. So it is discarded when we do that, and I can move them up to 4. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to use my hydraulic pump. So I get 2 power and deal 4 damage in range, in any range in line. So I do 4 damage to them. So now they're up to 20 damage. You may move the opponent that received any damage this way up to 2 spaces. They're going to retreat anyway, so I think I'm going to move them 1, 2 towards me. And then I'm not going to spend anything. I'm just going to keep my power. So they are retreating 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll put them there because they're in a space where I have got some cards that use spaces. The opponent's got 1 card for the top of the deck for each thorn. So we've got 2 thorns. He's got 2 thorns. That's their turn. So next turn, rush attack in range 2. 1, 2, 3. So I need to be over here. Which I can get there. And I can stop. I can just use that card to move, so I think I will. I'll get 2 power. And I will use plunge. Place up to 2 puddles in range 3. I've got 1. But I can move these if I want to, but I don't think I will. Blink to any space with a puddle, so I will blink there. And then I'm going to use my water drain. In any range, interrupt 1 for each puddle with range 2. So there are 3, but there's only 1 card there. So I do 1 damage for that. So we're getting close to their 8. 1 more. So I've stopped them doing their special ability. Okay. Rush. 1, 2, 3. Attack within range 2. They cannot. And they're going to do that again. And they're going to attack for 6 again. If I did Ice Shard, I would attack +2 in range 2. If I stay here, I could complete the second part of their taming. End your turn 1 space. It has 2 thorns, so I could finish this pretty quickly. I might have to take some damage. But this would really help me. So I'm going to do Ice Shard. I'm going to get 2. I'm going to attack +2 in range 2, but I get +1 range on attacks. So I'm doing 4 damage to them. So they're up to 25 damage. And that means Dark Talon has less than 8 health left. And I think I'm going to stay there and take some damage. But I am going to stop them from doing their special ability again. It's dangerous, I think. In any range, interrupt 1 for each puddle. Yeah. So we do another damage to them. 26. Okay. Right. So they are moving me. Ah, they're moving me. Damn it. One, two. So +3s, they're doing 6, which is actually 10, 5, sorry, because I have a shield, so it's 10 damage. In range 3. Darn it. They are going to retreat. Yeah, I don't need another one of these, do I? They are more powerful. What are they going to do next turn? Retreat. Oh, okay. So I can do this. So I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to push. Move an opponent in range 3 up to 2 spaces away. So I'm going to move them 1. I get 3 power. You may spend 2 to trigger. Do I want to trigger? No, I don't. And then I'm going to spend 1 power to move. So that's the end of my turn. End your turn in a flower space with within range 1 of Dark Talon. So that is done as well. So that's the end of my turn. And that's good. I had no cards left. So I get to shuffle. And then they're going to go. And I'm not going to take any damage from their special power either. Retreat. 1, 2, 3. Heal 2. 24. The opponent discards 1 card from the top of the deck for each thorn the Dark Talon has. So we discard 2. Oh, I haven't replaced that one. And then their special power. So I'm going to take 1 damage because I have 2 cards. Oops. Lost a dice. And then deal 1 damage to Dark Talon while it has 2 thorns. Yeah, so I have to do 1 damage to it because it does have 2 thorns. So I'm going to move. I'm going to spend 1 power to move 1, 2. And then I'm going to do Laminar Flow, so I get 3 power. Search X and deal X damage in range 2, where X is the card slot. So I search for 4, doesn't really matter. 4. And just put that on top, these on the bottom. And deal 4 damage. So it's up to 28 damage. And Dark Talon, while it has at least 2 thorns, which it does. It says deal 1 damage, but I cut the spikes. But it can't mean that. It must mean at least 1. That would be crazy, because it would make no sense. So I've done it. I have tamed Dark Talon. Just give me a moment. I'm just going to get another drink. Yeah, so we've tamed Dark Talon. That was fun. I feel like these fights are always fun. Right, let's have a look. So we've tamed, so we go to E75. Where's my... Let's see.
After you've confused and fatigued the Dark Talon, it stops attacking and escapes into the canyon shadows. From there, it eyes you curiously. When you move on, it follows from a safe distance. You have the feeling that it will join you tomorrow and maybe allow you to become its friend.
Each Mistling that took part in this combat heals up to half rounded down. So we have 11 health. So that's 6. I can never quite work that out. And I guess Dark Talon as well, but they will heal. We can't use them this turn. Dark Talon Divider, add card 43, A side up to the Mistling Encyclopedia. So we have a lovely Dark Talon card. It's here. I feel like, because I haven't got my normal setup, I feel like one of those makeup people that used to be on YouTube. 43 Dark Talon. And then we add couple of 3, add 42. Yes, because we need the info. So this says, Dark Talons weren't known until the recent eclipse. They spilled out of the portals to find out that animals are much easier to hunt in the human world. Contrary to popular belief, Dark Talons aren't cruel or evil. These mistlings can be tamed and can become close friends with humans, other mistlings, and even animals. For that, however, they need serious training. Don't you worry, Encyclopedia. Place cards 40, 45, 40, 44 and 45. Let's get all these cards out. Let your Dark Talon experience swamps that devoured light. With all the action cards, which are 6, which I hope I've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do. Behind the party divider. So yes, we won't be using Dark Talon this time. Maybe next time. Place card 41, which is there. Card for fighting them in the remove section. Clear the arena. Okay, so never painted Dark Talon, unfortunately. But if we fight with him, maybe I will. Arena card 8 can go back. Furble has 6 damage. Isn't too bad, really. And I like Purple's abilities. I think the new card worked pretty well. That super rare card was good. It's funny though, it's like, it's a good ability, but I don't know. Is it that good? Yeah, clear the arena. Go to script E87.
The strenuous journey continues. You have finally left the canyon and entered the mountains, which made the trek even more arduous. You reach the academy when it is already dark. The area of the academy strikes you as surprisingly inhospitable for knowledge lovers. You walk through a cluster of buildings and stop in front of an imposing guardhouse. There is a menacing precipice behind the building, but there is also a sturdy bridge spanning over the chasm. The buildings of the academy proper soar into the sky on the other side. You are only a few steps away from seeing the cartographer, who may share some knowledge about the places in the vision.
Ooh. Open map 12. Play Secret 42 face down. Do you know what? I am going to pause there because it is rather hot and this is a good place to stop in this adventure. We will be going to the academy, hopefully. Yeah, we're at the academy. You probably don't need to hurry, but if you linger, your Mistings will be fatigued. The night is cold and you're exhausted. So we will begin from here next time. And let's face it, next time will probably be soon. And Dragon Eclipse. I'm not sure how soon. Tomorrow is even hotter than today. And while this has been okay, I am still very hot. So we will see. But thank you so much for watching. If you're watching, please subscribe. Please join as a member if you like. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.